And officially begun, and we welcome you to this 2K Sports presentation of NBA basketball. In this game, we'll see the Atlanta Hawks going up against the Philadelphia 76ers. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. Now a look at the stats for Tobias Harris.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
Now let's send it down to David Aldridge, standing by from the sidelines. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Tobias Harris, since he was 10 years old, has spent the summer training with George the Iceman Gervin in San Antonio. Harris said, having him in my ear has helped my game and made me love the game even more. And Gervin says, I'm his coach as far as putting that ball in the hole. He's a good student, too. Kevin?
David, that's one of my most favorite stories you've ever told from our sideline. Thank you for that. Mark, we have an old school lineup tonight, don't we? Both sides anchored by great pivot men.
Yes, we do, Kevin. I love these kinds of matchups because we get to see it less and less these days. So whenever we have one like this, I relish it.
Look at the 76ers starting group. The stars of this team in the post, Harris and Embiid. Filling the perimeter slots are Curry and Thibault. And it's Maxey in at the point. And for the Hawks, at the guard positions, Young and Herter. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Reddish in at the 3. Now, here's Maxey. To the left wing. This one for 3. Nailed from three-point land.
3 points.
Intelligent ball movement that time from Embiid, getting it to a guy with a better shot.
Young dishes to Collins. Young drives in. Count that one.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Maxey passes to Curry. Here's Embiid. It's rebounded by Herter. Driving in. Rebound by the 76ers. The pass to Thibault. And he banks in the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Young. That shot misses. And Philadelphia the other way now. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
Yeah, and I think they just seem to be a page behind, a step slower out there all game.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
Now here is Harris. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm. And another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's Maxey. Here's Embiid. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Now the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting, as he was only the second player, Greg, from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, you know, you don't think of basketball right away when you think of Switzerland, but the game has grown so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards hoops.
Here's Herter. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Capella finds Young. With the floater, and the layup is good. Young's got 6.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Pass to Harris. The feed to Embiid. Shoots over Capella. Embiid, no good. The Hawks leading. Here's Herter. Against Indiana, he was really on his game. Capella against Embiid. Here's Collins. Buries it down low.
Right there on display for you was Clint Capella's continuing growth offensively. Eyes up, ready to make the next pass before he got the ball.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Here's Reddish. It's hauled in by Thibault. The 76ers trail by 3. Here's Maxey. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Young left side. 6 to shoot. To the paint. Wants to get it to Collins and does.
Look at how well Embiid uses his size on defense there, swatting down the shot and doing it with authority.
Back to Harris. Shot from the wing. Again, Philadelphia.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
For Atlanta, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Young taking his time here. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
Inside. Harris's shot is good.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Now, here is Young. He's another guy who had a stellar performance in that win against Indiana. No good. He's missed 3, and he's made 4 of his 7. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for Philadelphia. And there's the drive. Embiid kicks to Thibault. Here's Harris. It's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
To the inside. And what a play. Just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop. Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D. A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Floats one, and it's blocked. And that one is hammered home.
And you expect this from Young. He scans the floor and finds an open man for the shot.
Now Thibault, looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. And Capella sends it back.
Putting up a goose egg bagel this period. At this point, you have to run the offense through somebody else. I mean, that's your only choice.
Embiid against Collins. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Collins has got 6.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Now here's Embiid. Last game we saw him score 13. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Clint Capella. Last season, Embiid posted career highs as a scorer. And Greg, he did it with unbelievable efficiency.
And how about hovering around that coveted 50-40-90 club? What's amazing is how comfortable he looks. The defense is never able to speed him up.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Embiid. For the teams that are clearly rebuilding, Greg, Should they simply play the young guns no matter what, or should they make them earn their minutes?
I think there should be a combination, and as long as guys are pros and really approaching the game the right way, you want to give them an opportunity to grow, and also it gives you a chance to evaluate.
And Embiid drops them both.
You'd be hard-pressed to find someone more confident than Embiid.
He's got plenty of confidence, and he's a funny guy, too, extremely entertaining. He said, the mindset I get when I'm on the floor is that I'm the best player in the gym. And much of the time, he ain't wrong.
Andre Drummond's checked in for Philadelphia. Gallinari on the wing, defended by Drummond. Atlanta now working with a new shot clock. Count it, good. And the Hawks lead by 1.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Pass to Milton. Right wing, deflects the pass. 5 on the clock. The 76ers need to get off a shot, and that one's good. Korkmaz. He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Now, here is Gallinari. 9 points last game out. And now the 76ers on the break. Here's Korkmaz, guarded by Wright, and Capella sends it back. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. Gorgie Dang's checked in for Clint Capella.
Gorgie Dang.
The Hawks trail it. And here is Wright. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Luwawu, and it's sent back by Drummond.
How about that swat by Drummond, using all of his height and bounce to deny the offense there.
'76ers on defense, and it's Gallinari missing.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Korkmaz kicks to Niang. Lobbed up there for Drummond. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And it's Williams with the ball for Atlanta. Trailing by 2, they defeated Indiana in their last game.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena, and they proved it that game.
Here's Korkmaz. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. From deep, they get the rebound.
There are a few men in the league that attack the glass as well as Drummond does. He's almost unstoppable chasing down second points. He's a tenacious and ferocious offensive rebounder.
That's tipped. It's stolen by Green. He takes it in. On the wing, Milton. Tries yet again. And Green with the lay-in. And the 76ers lead by 6.
Off the board, it's Green. You see why he's got multiple NBA titles. I mean, he plays with smarts and heart.
2 minutes.
On the wing, Williams. A floater. Jang, the pass to Williams. Gallinari surveying the D. Got a piece of it. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And it's sent back by Drummond. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The The 76ers leading by 6. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Atlanta's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Wright dishes to Gallinari. Outside Williams to stop the run. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
I don't know if anybody has a more relaxed shooting motion. Williams very efficient and easy with that stroke.
Outside Green. Passes it to Drummond. The rebound by Luwawu. The Hawks trail by 3. It's stolen. Milton with it. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Celtics in Boston. Green finds Milton. Knocked loose. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Korkmaz. Takes it inside.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns. Boy, that fancy alley-oop right there, that move by Drummond, the result of excellent communication with his teammates.
Now here's Williams. Over Drummond. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Philadelphia ahead, up by 7. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter.
As we go into the FutureCast, a lot of this will. This is more a reflection of the fog and the humidity that will be coming in. I think by Sunday, we're going to have a little air we can wear on Sunday. And then we get to Monday, that's our next front.
And staying hungry, Joel Embiid continuing to improve every season.
You know, coming into this year, I just wanted to, take advantage of, every single day. Just making sure I was in the best shape of my life.
Well, he's already made huge strides in his conditioning, and it shows.
Not satisfied yet to win that MVP trophy, but he is more than capable.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the 76ers, what are your thoughts?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So on the floor for Philadelphia. Green out there with Shake Milton. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Korkmaz in at the 3 slot. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. The Sixers have improved under Doc Rivers, who helped to define roles. Rivers said, I did that day 1. We're playing through Joel, but Ben is the facilitator. And Simmons said, Doc's holding everybody accountable. It's about staying focused and not getting distracted. We have to stay locked in. Kevin, back to you.
Well, they've got the talent for sure, DA. Thank you. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the 76ers.
Fellas, the defensive pressure they've been applying has really been paying off. Turnovers and points.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
And the first one drops. Greg, you've got a unique view of the league, not just a former player, but great broadcaster, courtside all these games, but also as a father. What's that journey been like?
It's been surreal, Kevin. You know, anytime you have a child that has a passion for something you're passionate about, it creates a special bond. And to be able to watch him live out his journey has been incredible. And what a blessing. I would wish we'd all get to have that experience in some capacity.
Here's Milton. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Right down low, defended by Milton. That one misses. The 76ers leading by 3. Green deciding where to go with it. And 2 free throws coming up as the whistle blows. He barely missed that one.
And, of course, Green's contributions go well beyond the numbers at this point.
Agreed. This is a guy who knows about winning, Greg. I mean, he's done it a number of places, multiple championship teams where he's played a significant role. And he brings that championship mindset to the locker room.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for.
Well, you know, the value of Green's career experience cannot be overstated. Those intangibles are extremely valuable. He has shared locker rooms with some of the best players in the NBA.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. John Collins, he's checked in for Gallinari. Reddish comes in for Luwawu Cabarro. And Trae Young subbed in for Lou Williams. And he can't hit the second. The Hawks trail by 4. And the foul on Cam Reddish. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Matisse Thybulle checked in for Philadelphia. Now, here's Maxey. He's got 5. And he drives in. It's good. Maxey's got 7 points.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Reddish with the ball, defended by Drummond. Jang. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
If you're guarding Jang, you know he doesn't mind being challenged. I mean, he's able to convert through physical play. As a matter of fact, the rougher it is, I think the more he likes it.
Now here is Harris. 8 points his last outing, and stolen by Wright. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Now the dish to Reddish. And it's sent back by Drummond. Now here's Maxey, guarded closely. He dishes it to Drummond. Here's Harris. And the rejection by Jang.
And this is something you'd like to see more of from Jang, given his size and wingspan.
A shot by Reddish, no good. Philadelphia leading by 4. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you watch Harris. He's been playing with a high level of confidence.
Well, Greg, he puts the work in during the offseason. It's obvious. That's why his game looks like it comes easier to him now, because he's refined it through his work in the offseason. And in a lot of ways, he's bearing the fruit of that labor, and it's fun to see.
2 shots.
The first one falls.
And along with terrific production, Harris is an interesting team leader, very positive in his approach.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Clint Capella comes in for Jang, and Kevin Huerter subbed in for Wright. The 76ers also with a sub. Embiid, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. And Harris drops them both. And Greg, Harris has grown more vocal as his comfort level on the team has risen.
And Kevin, he's always had it in him. Now that he's a veteran, he's earned the right. He always seems to bring the guys together.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Maxey passes to Curry. To the left side wing. Here's Embiid. Hits the outside fadeaway. And the 76ers lead by 6.
You'd think that Embiid would always go inside, but with his stroke, the mid-range is a good option too.
Collins kicks to Young. Here he goes. It's deflected. Right side Curry. Rebound Atlanta. Here's Herter. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game.
Oh, I like how Capella stays one step ahead of the posse on defense. Has a real good sense of body control.
Here's Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And Atlanta has possession. 76ers getting the bucket. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball. The 76ers leading by 6. And the pass to Embiid. On the wing, Harris. And he's good on the 3 ball. Harris has got 7 points for the quarter.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Young with the ball. Picked up by Harris. And Atlanta again with the bucket.
A sneaky scorer in the lane. Young will give you a steady diet of floaters and off-balance shots that defenders just miss getting a piece of.
Now here's Curry. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Shot clock at 6. Down low. And Embiid gets it to go. Embiid's got the lead up to 9 now for Philadelphia.
Well, you know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Now here's Curry. 17 points for him last game against the Celtics in Boston.
Boy, I thought his passing was absolutely fantastic. I mean, really picked apart the defense all game long.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. And the latest wrinkle in Seth Curry's game, creating for others with consistency.
And he's taking time with his reads, letting the defense commit, then making his move. All part of that maturation process.
Young, 12 points for him. Lobbed up there for Collins. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
Now, here's Maxey. They lead by 7. And Harris wide open. He shoots. And they get it back.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Here's Herter, guarded by Curry. Kicks it to Reddish. Just 5 on the clock. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first personal
that one on Harris.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Really can't criticize the work he did at the line a year ago. 82% on the season.
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys, for any team. Coming down the stretch in close games, you got a guy who's confident and very good at the line. When he steps up there, you feel good about it.
The first free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off. Well, I love what he's done in this first half, at least so far. Increasing confidence every time down the floor. You can see it. 2
free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Boy, Capella is a real force inside. I mean, when he gets this close, you pretty much have to foul.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Well, it definitely was a disappointing part of his game this year. Not the numbers he was hoping for from the stripe.
First free throw is good.
And, you know, one of the things you admire most about Clint Capella is that he plays to his strengths. He doesn't do stuff that he can't do. An athletic big man who, in that way, is similar to DeAndre Jordan.
And he makes the first but misses the second. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. They're in the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3. The Hawks trail by 8. Collins passes to Young. Lob pass to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition switch ignited.
Embiid. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
And one of the bigger names in free agency, John Collins, ends up re-signing with Atlanta. Didn't see too much of a bigger market for him during the process. And he fits in so well with the future of this team.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Shake Milton, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And Embiid drops them both.
You know, I remember watching Embiid in college. You know, he was hurt that one year he played in college, so you didn't see a lot of him. But his development has absolutely been incredible. He didn't just get better over the course of the season. A lot of times he'd improve over the course of a single game and even within a game.
Young's shot is off. The 76ers leading by 8. And here's Maxey. He has 7. Embiid kicks to Milton. Back to Embiid. And they double up Embiid. Here's Milton. Drills the three-pointer. Milton's got the lead up to 11 now for Philadelphia.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Anytime your field goal percentage is in the high 50s, partner, you're doing something right.
Now, here's Collins. 14 points from him the last game against Indiana.
And don't forget about the 4 blocks. Just a big all-around game, particularly on the defensive side.
And he comes up with the deuce.
Every game you expect Young to have some scoring bursts, but tonight he has been on auto drive.
Here's Max. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Atlanta making some changes. Gallinari, he's checked in for Collins. Luwawu Cabarro comes in for Reddish. And it's Williams in for Kevin Huerter. Then for the 76ers, George Niang comes in for Tobias Harris. And it's Quirkmas in for Maxey. Free throw no good for Curry.
And just like his brother Seth is an impressive bucket getter. I mean, somebody whose role is to shoot and score the ball.
And it's Capella missing.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
76ers moving the ball around. Embiid, the pass to Korkmaz. Here's Niang. And here's Embiid. Capella covering. Embiid, no good.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Young with the ball. He's got 14. Score the basket, his 8. 8 for 13 from the floor.
Oh, crafty move there by Young, finessing his way around the contact.
Milton the pass to Curry. Embiid against Capella. Embiid's shot is good. Embiid's got 12.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Gallinari passes to Capella. The kick out to Young. Takes a three. And no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Bounce pass for Milton. From 11 feet away, Embiid, no good. And so it's Gallinari with it. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. 11-point game. Young passes to Capella. To the middle. Out left to the wing. Here's Luwawu. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That's his third foul of the game. Jang, he's checked in for Atlanta. Wright comes in for Trae Young. Philadelphia also making some changes. Drummond's checked in for Embiid, and it's Green in for Curry. Philadelphia leading by 11. Milton the pass to Niang. Back to Milton. 41 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And the call will be against George Niang. That is his first foul of the game.
Team 4.
Jang dishes to Wright. Pass to Luwawu. The Trae. They grab their own miss. And that one drops. Jang's got it back down to within single digits for Atlanta.
And, you know, we all know about Jang's high motor. Defensively, you can't just let him float around the glass. You've got to get a body on him.
The 76ers have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight.
And looking at the numbers this season, they're shooting a robust 82% from the line. That's about as good as it gets.
Take a break.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement. So that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
Free throw good, Milton. Both free throws good for Milton.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Green against Williams. Lets it fly from 18. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Williams has got his second basket of the night.
A high number of Williams' points come from the mid-range. The defense knows that. It's in the scouting report, but he still makes it happen.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Joel, an early lead and a lot to like in the performance thus far. Would you agree?
Oh, I thought we played great. Defensively, I know that I had someone behind me. If I made a mistake that was going to protect the rim, I thought we did great.
We know the adjustments are coming, and we'll see who takes advantage. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. What a game it's been for Tobias Harris. He ended up with 15 points and 3 rebounds. Let's start with you, Shaq. What'd you think about the 76ers?
Well, they've shown a lot of discipline at the offensive end. It's not about getting the quick shot, it's about getting the good shot. And if you want to know how that approach is working, just check out their field goal percentage.
And Kenny, what'd you think about Atlanta?
They haven't been able to get anything going on the offensive end. And the lack of production doesn't just fall on the players. The game plan that the coaches have, it's whack. It doesn't work.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on it. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. At the guard positions, Young and Herter. And it's Reddish in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Now, here's Maxey, defended by Young. Pass to Thibault. Now, here's Maxey, defended by Young. Out to Harris. Clock at 6. It's good from long range. Harris has got the lead up to 12 now for Philadelphia.
Tell you what, seems like everything he's putting up is finding the net, and right now, Harris is simply balling out.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's his first foul. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Collins passes to Capella. It's Young on the wing. Right side, Collins. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 5 assists in the game.
And this is how you use the mid-range area. Collins keeping it simple and just taking what the D gives.
Now here's Embiid. Thibault for 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Lobbed up there for Collins. Now here's Maxey. Capella covering. Embiid. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
Embiid has such balance and agility for a big man. He's able to work through contact and still finish with touch.
Young passes to Capella. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Boy, he's a powerful presence with great length. Capella can make things happen inside for sure.
Here's Maxey, and slam dunk by Maxey.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it. So far, so good to begin this half. They're 3 for 3. Perfect.
Now, here's Maxey. Tight defense on him, and Trae Young gets the whistle that time.
First team foul.
That's foul number 2 for him. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And Capella sends it back, and he gets it back. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. The Hawks trail by 10. Young dishes to Reddish. Down low, here's Herder. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes. It's exciting to think about how much more John Collins might grow as a player. His shooting is obviously strong, but he's always working towards reaching that next level as a player.
And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Collins looking around. Floats it up for Young. Embiid with the steal. Harris against Collins. Passes to Embiid from deep three-point range, sinks the triple. Embiid's got 17. Greg, when you think about areas where John Collins is sharpening his game, the defensive end of the floor jumps to mind.
Yeah, and Kevin, that defense is something he's working on, and he's already made big strides. I know he's ready to put in the work to reach his ultimate potential. And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
And you really can't help but notice all the points they've continued to get off turnovers.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
And the first one at the line is good.
Tell you what, fellas, I mean, an outstanding stretch for Harris has been awesome at adding pieces to his game over time, specifically that three-point shot.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. The Hawks trail by 11. Herder passes to Collins. He kicks to Young. Going inside. The shot's good. Young's got 6 points in the quarter.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Embiid finds Harris. Goes up at the stripe. That's good on the jump shot. Harris has got 22.
Well, he's an elite shooter with a lot of sweet spots. Defenses have to mark and keep an eye on Harris from mid-range.
Young passes to Herder. Now the pass to Reddish. Over Thibault. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Well, it's interesting. The defense continues to back off, expecting them to attack the rack, but they just continue to pull up and knock down those mid-range jumpers.
For Atlanta, they've gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the field here in the third, coming out of the break very hot. Tipped away and stolen by Thibault. Here's Embiid. Good on the shot. Embiid's got the lead up to 13 now for the 76ers.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's Herter. 6 on the shot clock. From 15 feet away, the putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Now here's Curry. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. For the Hawks, Jang, he's checked in for Capella, and it's DeLon Wright in for Young. And then for Philadelphia, Andre Drummond's checked in for Joel Embiid. Green comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Shake Milton in for Maxey. Wright, the pass to Herter. Into the lane. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Now here's Milton. 5 points in the game. To the inside. Curry looking it over. Lobbed up there for Drummond. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Reddish. To the paint. Kicks it out to Collins. Now Wright. Inside. That's good. The Philadelphia lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Zhang.
That is room service delivery from right there. What a sweet dime to create a high percentage shot.
And here is Milton. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game.
If you look at the leaders in rebounding, it's almost a sure thing that Drummond's name is going to be near the top of that list. That's the kind of impact on the boards he's made over his career.
It's his first trip to the line. That free throw, no good. And Greg, when it comes to players who've led the league in rebounding, very few have done it as many times as Drummond.
And of the guys that have done it more than twice, like Andre, I've got some good news for him. Every one of them is either in the Hall of Fame or soon will be.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Gallinari, he's checked in for Collins. Lou Williams is subbed in for Kevin Herter.
Selected 9th overall in the 2012 draft, Drummond's carved out a nice NBA career for himself.
Now here's Williams. 5 points in the game. And Reddish with the slam.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Here's Milton. He's got 5. On the money from 12 feet away. Milton's got 7 points in the game.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now here's Drummond. 7 points in the game. And stolen by Jang. One-on-one fast break. Here's Reddish. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Gorgie Jang doing a nice job getting the ball to the open teammate there. Nicely done.
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game.
At the line for Atlanta, Cam Reddish. I count 1 shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
That free throw good from Reddish. The 76ers leading by 5. Niang kicks to Milton. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Wright. Here's Reddish. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Yeah, way to play an attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And he makes the first. And the Hawks making a change here. Luwawu's checked in. And he makes both free throws. And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for the Hawks. They trail by 7. To the middle, here's Jang, and finished off by Jang.
Yeah, they're finishing like he did it on purpose. Jang can get nasty at the point of attack.
Green kicks to Niang. Back to Green. Drummond in the post. He's against Jang, and the rejection by Jang. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Jang. Here's Niang. Gallinari covering. Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Drummond, a huge target rolling to the rim.
Now here's Wright, defended by Milton. With the drive. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for the Hawks.
Kevin Huerter.
And the Hawks with possession here. 7-point differential.
And you see the muscle Gallinari's added to his frame. Now able to draw contact and still finish the play.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
You know, guys, that's not quite the same success rate he had at the line last year, although it is somewhat in the neighborhood of last year's numbers.
That free throw good from Gallinari.
And when Gallinari is healthy, he's such an effective player. I mean, a skilled shooter who really helps to space the floor for his team.
Niang passes to Green. It's Drummond, high post. He's against Chang.
That's his third. Team fifth.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And guys, this has not been a season to remember for him at the free throw line, certainly to this point.
And he can't get the first one.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Good on the second free throw. The Hawks trail by 5.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Wright with it. Dishes to Williams. And it's sent back by Drummond. To the paint. Here's Niang. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
That's his second personal foul.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
The Hawks shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55%. Gallinari against Drummond. Outside, Green. Pass to Drummond. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
That's his third.
Drummond's simply able to take on the tough defense and finish through contact because of his brute strength.
We've seen him miss a couple from the line so far, going 2 for 4. Free throw good, Drummond. The Hawks trail by 11. Wright, the pass to Williams. Gallinari outside. Will it go? It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Niang kicks to Green. Pass to Milton. Over Wright. A shot by Milton, no good. Williams for 3. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. The 76ers leading by 11. There's 37 seconds left here in the third quarter. Uncovered. Milton's shot is good. Milton's got 4 points in the quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And this is like another case of Murphy's Law right now, and it's been their own doing, really, just like we saw there.
There's 25 seconds left to play in the third. $15 seconds left in the third quarter. 6 to shoot, and stolen by Wright. And now here comes Wright, leading the break. Here's Gallinari, and oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
Tobias Harris, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Philadelphia 76ers. He has really delivered at the offensive end. He's torched them for 24 points so far. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Can be reinfected with this one.
New travel restrictions kick in 12:01 a.m. Monday.
Head coach Nate McMillan is mic'd up along the sidelines. Let's check it out.
Defensively, we got to keep these guys in front of us shooting contested 2. All right, play defense without fouling, and they get one shot.
Being aggressive, GA, without fouling. That's a good message, and that's what Coach McMillan wants.
The worst thing you can do is bail a team out. It's important that they just lock down here defensively.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. We've got Joel Embiid. Shake Milton is out there with Green. And it's Korkmaz in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Wright. Hawks passing it around.
Backcourt violation.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
He's lost his concentration in the second half. You can see that in the turnovers piling up. Before the break, he had just one. Now he's got a bunch.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Maxi's checked in. Down low, here's Embiid, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I'd like to see Embiid finishing like that. Not afraid to get physical, not backing away from the contact while being fouled.
First free throw is good. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Gorgie Dang. He doesn't get the second one. The Hawks trail by 15. To the inside, and Gallinari throws it down.
Using his underrated athleticism, Gallinari can do damage above the rim.
Driving to the basket, and it's blocked. Inside. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got 7 rebounds in the game. Now, here's Maxey. He's guarded closely. Knocks down the 3-ball. And the 76ers lead by 16.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shootout this team.
Niang, no good.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Gallinari dishes to Williams. 11 feet away. No good off the back of the rim.
Now, the defense was far from awful. However, he's still got to make these shots, in my opinion.
And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible.
Yeah, he still made it look good, though.
Now, here is Gallinari. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Consistent at looking to score. Gallinari knows how to put pressure on defenders and earn that call.
Danilo Gallinari taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Atlanta making some changes. Collins comes in for Lou Williams. And Trae Young subbed in for Wright. And then for Philadelphia, Harris is checked in for George Niang. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Korkmaz. And it's Seth Curry in for Danny Green. Gallinari hits them both.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, because you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
The Hawks trail by 16. Passes it to Collins. Gallinari outside. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Outside Curry. The pass to Thybulle. And the shot is long. And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. No coverage that time.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Pass to Embiid. and they double up Embiid. Floats it up for Curry. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Rejected by Harris.
What a block from Harris. Terrific work there.
Here's Maxey. Harris trying to get free. Maxey, no good. Here's Young. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Harris passes to Embiid, and they double up Embiid. Thibault on the wing. Cans it from downtown. And the 76ers lead by 16.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Atlanta calls timeout. And Clark, though he's improving offensively, Thibault earns his minutes at the defensive end.
Well, how about this, Kevin? Joel Embiid said Thibault has the potential to be the best defender in the league, and that's with Embiid watching Ben Simmons defend at a high level. But his combination of length, strength, and willpower and want to makes Thibault incredibly disruptive.
And the Hawks making a change here. Reddish is checked in. The Hawks trail by 16. Young outside. Trying to find Capella. Gets it to him. Harris against Collins. And finished off by Collins.
And that's 2 tough points from Collins. Willing to mix it up down low.
Now, here's Maxey. Harris looking it over. That one doesn't go. Good work defensively by Capella. Here's Herter. He feeds it to Capella. Young left side. That one wide left. The 76ers leading by 14. Now Thibault. Harris bounce pass. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Thibault can't get it to go. The Hawks shooting just 30% from the field here in the fourth. And stolen by Harris. Now here's Maxey. Defended by Young. And here now is Thibault. Collins with some nice D.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Herter passes to Young. With some arc. And Thibault sends it back. Here's Herter. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
Embiid, no good. The Hawks trail by 11. Collins kicks to Young. Pass to Herter. From outside, off the mark. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. To the paint to stop the drought, and the dunk by Embiid.
Tell you what, I don't know if any center in the league can score in as many ways as Embiid. Maybe Jokic, but those two are pretty much in a class by themselves. Embiid showing us everything tonight.
Collins kicks to Reddish. Bobbed up there for Collins. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
There's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
Now here's Embiid. Good work defensively by Capella.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
Such a creative ball handler. Young has an ability to carve out room for himself with his dribble.
Maxey passes to Embiid. That one, no good. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Here's Herter. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 8th assist here tonight.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Embiid finds Curry. Passes it to Maxey. Back to Curry. Just 5 to shoot. Lets the 3 fly. And they recover it. On the wing, Harris. Drains it from beyond the arc. Harris has got 27 points.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
At the line for Atlanta, Cam Reddish. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Reddish. He hits both from the stripe. Here's Maxey. Harris outside. Down low. He's looking for Thibault and finds him. Curry with it. Back to Thibault. 5 to shoot. Embiid finds Curry. Over Collins. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
Seth Curry's game in the mid-range area continues to look better, taking advantage of all opportunities.
Atlanta calls timeout.
That was a good time to call a timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Tyrese Maxey.
And his shooting percentage reflects just how efficient he's been. It's better than 50%, always a sign of a solid offensive performance. But his movement and his shot selection have also both been tremendous.
And they were in danger of losing back-to-back games before he stepped to the forefront here tonight. This was not a game he was going to let get away from him. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, Nate McMillan had some advice for the team during that last break. He is not happy with the turnovers. He said, we have got to get some shots. It's as simple as that, guys. Play smart and value the basketball. See if the message sunk in, Kevin.
Thank you, David.
You know, an awesome decision maker in that pick and roll. Young taking whatever he sees in these sets.
Maxey passes to Thibault. Can't hit that one.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
And stolen by Thibault. And now Philadelphia on the break. And here they go. Rebound, Atlanta. Collins has got his 4th rebound in this one. And the turnover again by Atlanta.
Philadelphia ball.
If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Maxey. Rebounded by Capella. The Hawks trail by 10. Here's Herter. And the lead is down inside single digits.
A big man who does a little bit of everything. Collins' team-first attitude shining through with that terrific pass.
Now here's Curry. Now here's Maxey. Here's Embiid. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That's on Clint Capella.
Shooting for Philadelphia, Joel Embiid. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 9. So he gets them both. And the Hawks with possession here. Young outside. Over to the wing. And the wide open shot from Reddish. Drills it from outside. Reddish has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Maxey passes to Curry. And here now is Thibault. Left side, Harris. Shot clock at 5. To the middle. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
And, you know, pressure doesn't get to Embiid. Nice job there recognizing the shot clock was winding down.
Lob pass to Capella. A flawless finish on the alley-oop.
Oh, just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going.
Neither did the defense.
Now, here's Maxey. Inside. And the shot goes in from Embiid.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the 76ers. They led by as many as 18 points. So the 76ers win it. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Hey, thanks very much, Joel. Quality night offensively. How do you evaluate your performance?
Efficiency-wise, I've been struggling a little bit lately, so, you know, this game was about just letting the game come to me. And I felt like I did that. My teammates, man, we got to win. That's the most important thing.
Winning ugly is better than losing pretty, right? Congrats. Thanks. Back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
There are people in his camp that would like to convince him to give Philadelphia stronger consideration. But when he thinks about the New York Knicks, he thinks about going to the top market in the country. He thinks about, obviously, the market of the Knicks. I might be thinking about that, but he might be thinking about that. But Damian Lillard knows that if he were in the Mecca, it would be far easier for him to recruit teammates to want to come and play with him as opposed to him being in the Pacific Northwest. The New York Knicks would be his #1 preference. Not the Lakers, not the Brooklyn Nets, not the Philadelphia 76ers.
But do the New York Knicks have something I want if I'm Portland?
Exactly.
Enough.
That's the problem.
And that becomes a problem. Philadelphia has something that if you are Portland, you want. And Ben Simmons is the centerpiece of that whole deal. So Stephen A., and I really like that about Damian Lillard, that there is that loyalty, there is that connection with community. People talk about that stuff all the time. They often don't mean it. Damian Lillard, as we all know from talking with, means it. But if I'm Philadelphia, man, I'm burning out. At some point, the Sixers have to do something about this Ben Simmons situation, and the season's moving on. So rekindle the conversation.
In the meantime, Jalen, what are the Knicks if they could find a way to get it? I don't think the Knicks necessarily have the assets to get Dame Lillard. Like, y'all call me, I'm sending y'all a voicemail. No, I'm serious. The Knicks are 500 right now. I know we're excited about them being relevant. They are 500. Right. They don't have the assets to get Dame. I hate this for Chauncey Billups, too. Because I believe he has the potential of a Monty Williams, of a Ty Lue as a head coach. But when you now lose your GM, to me, it's time to blow it up. And it's not because of Dame or CJ. It's because of Nurkic and the lack of help that they get and the lack of balance that they have as a basketball team.
The reality of the situation is they've had ample opportunity to win, and they haven't gotten it done. I know they got to the Western Conference Finals a few years ago, but that was pretty much it. That's why Terry Stotts had to go. You brought a new voice in like Chauncey Billups. We respect Chauncey Billups. My personal opinions, I viewed him more as a president of basketball operations as opposed to a head coach, but he's in the door the way he's in the door. This is what we have to come to, and I've spoken to C.J. McCollum and Damian Lillard about this over the years, directly, personally, to their face. I don't believe they're ever winning together. I think you use one of them to acquire a bunch of assets